Metal Up World, this is CJ, the Metal Motivator, with CJOrtiz.com and MetalMotivation.com. This is the first of a new 5-message video series I'm doing on if you feed your conviction, you will not compromise your goals. Now, this is all shown in my Life Domination online coaching program, which is something I would really encourage you to join today. Very inexpensive, very easy to do. You could do it all from your smartphone because it's all shown in a private Facebook group, which I administrate, filled with lots of people just like you, motivated people trying to change their life and make a difference. Over 650 videos have already been done in that group. You could have access to that and more if you sign up today. So just visit the link below. But all this week I'm talking about if you feed your conviction, you will not compromise your goal. Now, this is not 5 steps to do something great in life. I'm not talking about that. A lot of the themes that I cover here in the Life Domination Coaching Group doesn't have to do with the 5 steps to success. That may be important for some people, but what I find is that what hinders most people is something a hell of a lot deeper than the 5 steps they're missing for success. So what do I mean by conviction? As in, if you feed your conviction, you will not compromise your goals. It's actually broader than that. You won't compromise yourself. What is conviction? Well, I'm not talking about someone being a convicted criminal. When I often post something about conviction, people think, are you talking about being convicted for a crime? Absolutely not. Your conviction is your belief, your deepest belief. The belief that causes you to take action, that is your conviction. You've got a conviction about something in your life, I guarantee it. You might be a metalhead. Well, you've got a conviction about about heavy metal. If somebody was to come around you and start talking bad about heavy metal, would you not defend it? Absolutely. Why? Because you have a conviction about heavy metal music. You might have a conviction about your kids, about your family, about something that you do, something that you love. You've got convictions. You've got beliefs. Now, if you feed those beliefs, you are not going to compromise yourself. You are not going to compromise your goals. You have certain things that you have set out for yourself in life, certain things that you want to do with your life, certain goals that you want to achieve in your life, but you keep getting knocked off the rails. You keep getting knocked off the path. You keep giving up. You keep taking time off. And you keep repeating this endless cycle of start and stop and start and stop. When are you ever going to get back on track, stay on track, and get the goal that you've always wanted? When are you going to create the life that you say that you want? The life that you claim that everybody else won't give to you. The life that you claim that the economy won't give to you. The life that you claim that the president won't give to you. The life that you claim that your race or your gender won't give to you. All of the litany of excuses, all of these things that are standing in the way, so-called, of your life's progress. How long are you going to hide behind them? How long are you going to remain dressed up in excuses, compromising yourself, compromising the very things that you say that you want? No, my friend, you feed your conviction, you won't compromise your goals. If you can be compromised, if you can be neutralized at this point, then I challenge your conviction. I challenge your belief. I challenge how much you say you really want something. You might talk up a great game, but you're not following it up with action, relentless action that overcomes obstacles, that pushes through resistance, whether that resistance is from life, circumstances, or another person. If you feed your conviction, you can bulldoze right through every bit of that resistance because you believe. And because that belief converts to an inferno and you become on fire with passion, on fire with motivation, on fire with determination. And that gets followed up with relentless action. If you feed your conviction, you are not going to compromise yourself. If you feed your conviction, you are not going to compromise your goals. It's all about firing yourself up to stay in this fight, to keep moving forward. But you've got to believe. You have got to believe in the things that you say that you want. It's so easy in the world in which we live to talk about the things you would like to do, talk about the things that you would like to have, because we don't live in an age when survival is the main issue. In eras past, Survival was the main issue. Everything that you got up and did every day in these ancient civilizations had to do with one thing: survival. They didn't have the luxury to be able to say, hey, what do you want to do with your life? They didn't have the luxury 1,000 years ago to say, hey, what do you want to be when you grow up? They didn't talk about shit like that. All they thought about each and every day was survival. They needed water. They needed food. They needed to stay away from invading armies. They needed to protect themselves from a tyrannical king. It was about survival. You live in a luxurious age where you have all of these things. You have shelter. You have food. You have drink. You're not worried about thirst every day. You can flush a toilet in air conditioning with the light on. You know how freaking miraculous that is compared to the way people used to live a long time ago? And still you sit there and say, I'm not going to live my best life. Your actions say it. You might say you want it. You might say you want something better, but you're not taking action to do it. Why? Because of guilt some parent put on you? Because your spouse speaks mean to you? Because you got a troubled marriage? Because you got bratty kids? Trouble at work? Difficult people that you have to deal with at work? You're too heavy? You're too this, you're too that, you're white, you're black, you're Puerto Rican, you're Chinese. What is it? How many excuses are we going to come up with before you're going to finally get back on track and do what it is you say that you want to do? That's what this is all about. It's about firing you up to take action, getting you pissed off enough. And that ain't going to happen, man, until we feed that conviction, that deep inner belief that turns into action. Can you dig that? I hope you can. So again, that's what I'm covering all this week in the Life Domination Online Coaching Program. Again, this is something I would love to have you join today. Very inexpensive, just cents a day. And you can do it all from your smartphone. Again, in a private Facebook group, which I administrate. It's all video based and we work together. We talk to each other. No negative people in the group. Only people that will reinforce you and fire. You got a question, you ask it, the group will stand behind you. You got something you need, you want to send some positive thoughts your way, the group is going to stand behind you. You get in this group, man. Lives are being changed. Think people are doing things they weren't doing before. Goals are being achieved in this Life Domination Online Coaching Program. And I would love the opportunity to work a little more with you one-on-one. So let's say we do that, right? About the price of a large pizza a month. So let's do this together. Visit the link below, metalmotivation.com/life domination coaching. This is CJ, the Metal Motivator. And remember, in whatever you do, don't suck metal up.